Listen, many people are waiting for the day God will come out physically. There is another person that has already believed God. You cannot believe God because you think, well, what we are doing, you don't understand it. Somebody on Facebook, he carried megaphone. Instead of him to preach Jesus, look at what he was preaching. He said he was calling a man of the name of a man of God, and he was saying, "Don't believe this man. He cannot heal. He cannot heal. If you are sick, go to hospital." I have one question. Is there anybody in this house that can boldly say that Jesus can heal? Listen, somebody was bold to say it. That there is nothing like healing. If you are sick, go to hospital. But there's something he failed to realize. That people are also dying in the hospital. And he's still telling people to go to the same hospital. Is someone listening to me? If you are waiting for the day Jesus will come to your house physically, he may not have that time. Listen, Jesus was going for another person, and the person said, "Come and heal my daughter." As Jesus was going with him, there was somebody who had already built her own faith. And she said to herself, "If I see him, whether in the church, whether on the road, whether in the house, if I see him, I will touch his garment. And when I touch him, I am very sure I will be healed, because I am ready for it. Enough is enough. I cannot remain in this condition." Ask your neighbor, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Maybe you are relaxing, saying to yourself, there is nothing like healing. That is why you remain in that condition. Because you are not yet, or you don't understand yet. You don't know what God is doing yet. You don't know where God is going with your life yet. Listen to me. The day I heard the voice of God, it affected my spirit. That is why when I look at some pastors, I look at them as people who have not heard the voice of God. Because you cannot hear the voice of God and remain the same. You can't. When you hear the voice of God, your mentality will change. The way you talk will change. The way you see issues will change. Because now you can understand better. So this woman came to touch because she was ready for it. The other man was waiting for him to come to his house. But a woman was ready. Say to your neighbor, be ready to take it by force. The woman took her healing by force. Sickness of 12 years disappeared. But then there's something that happened. Yet Jesus did not forget that man. Let's go to verse 34. Verse 34 said, what can we read? And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace. Your suffering is over." Can you tell somebody your suffering is over? I'm not hearing the voice. Say to somebody, your suffering is over. Stand up and say to yourself, my suffering is over. Now, how did it happen? It is because of faith. It said because of your faith, your suffering is what? Over. I wanted to believe it this morning. That by faith, you cannot remain the same again. By faith, a new level can come to you. By faith, new door can open up to you. By faith, any new thing can happen to you.